friends, and welcome to Geeking Out, integrating geek culture into play therapy, an addendum training to Geek Therapeutics' existing trainings on integrating geek culture into therapy from a play therapy bent. So our objectives for today are twofold. First, I'm hoping that by the end of this training, participants will be able to define play therapy and to identify the 10 seminal play therapy theories and historically relevant approaches that guide play therapy. And we'll talk a little bit during this training about what those things are, the different therapeutic theories and approaches that guide play therapy, and the difference between play therapy and play-based approaches. And then our second objective is that participants will be able to identify play therapy interventions that combine the characters, themes, and narratives present in geek therapy that harness those therapeutic powers of play for supporting the mental health and well-being of children, adolescents, adults, and/or families. A little bit about myself. My name is Rebecca O'Neill. I'm a licensed clinical social worker in private practice in Reston and Leesburg, Virginia. So I'm just outside of Washington, D.C. I'm on the Virginia side. I am a certified autism specialist and early interventionist, a developmental and play therapist. I'm specifically practice AUT play therapy, which is a neurodiversity affirming play therapy for children with autism and related developmental differences in their families. I'm currently in the process of working towards my registered play therapist credential, but am a certified geek therapist, therapeutic game master, and all-around certified geek girl. So I am a passionate fan of Star Wars, Disney, MCU, video games, tabletop RPGs like D&D, and really anything that has to do with play, I'm really passionate about. It's really fun to be able to bring some of these things that I've enjoyed playing my whole life into my therapeutic practice with neurodivergent and neurotypical kids to support their mental health and well-being. And am excited to be able to present this information today to share with you how you can do the same. What is play therapy? The Association for Play Therapy defines play therapy as the systematic use of a theoretical model to establish an interpersonal process wherein trained play therapists use the therapeutic powers of play to help clients prevent or resolve psychosocial difficulties and achieve optimal growth and development. So that is a mouthful. And I would boil that down to that play therapists are highly trained mental health professionals who work from specific therapeutic or theoretical models to inform how we work with children and families, utilizing play to help them feel, heal, learn, and grow within our therapeutic relationship and outside of the playroom too, as we coach and support parents and families in these interventions. What's really important to take away from that, though, is that play therapists are highly trained mental health professionals and that we are grounded in very specific theoretical approaches and theoretical models and historically relevant approaches. I myself am trained in child-centered play therapy, Jungian play therapy, filial therapy, and have some additional touchstones in developmental play therapy and some cognitive behavioral play therapy, which as a therapist working with kiddos in private practice, take more of an integrative approach. So I pull from each of these different theoretical lenses to inform my work with the kids and families that I work with. And it's really important then to distinguish that from lots of other wonderful child and family therapists who utilize play-based approaches that may have very similar interventions that they utilize. However, if you are not trained and grounded in these specific theories or relevant or historically relevant approaches that you cannot ethically identify yourself as a play therapist. It is a really particular way of approaching work with kids and families, conceptualizing challenges, and then carrying out intervention and treatment in support of our children's mental health and wellness.